Good morning, what is up guys? It is Orion here. How are you all doing today? Beautiful day. Just getting the day started. We are here where we left off yesterday, staying at our friend's house. Just ate breakfast, tried a double on the trampoline, almost landed it. It was fun. Now, the friends that we're staying at, their name is Rivka and Nahum. They make these really beautiful necklaces with amazing beads, but they don't have much of a social media presence, and they're trying to grow it now. So I'm making them a little 30-second video for Instagram and Facebook of them making one of their necklaces. So he just finished making the necklace, I finished filming. Beautiful necklace, really great outcome. And now we're continuing our journey. And now we are going to my cousin's house who lives in Rosh Pina, which is in northern Israel. And he isn't there for the weekend, so he left us the house. And that area is super beautiful, so we're gonna explore that area as well, film some awesome stuff. And yeah, it's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from here. So let's get that drive started. The sooner the better. Alright guys, and we have arrived to my cousin's house. Now we have just enough time to unpack the car, and then we're going to a place called Agamon HaHula, which is a place where all of the cranes come for their migration. There's thousands of cranes there, so that's where we're going soon. Yeah. Alright, unpacking the car in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was easy. Alright, this is where I'll be staying. Looks pretty sweet. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna rest a little bit. We have about half an hour until we need to leave. So I'm gonna rest for that half an hour. Wow, that was a really deep sleep. I think if my parents wouldn't have woken me up, I would have kept sleeping till the morning. Anyway, we're all rested now and we're on the way to Agamon HaHula. Alright guys, and we have teleported here to HaHula. That was a quick journey. We are now in this ride here with loads of other people. Usually we don't like taking these public tourist things, but here only the public tours can access the area where there's the most birds. So we came onto here and it looks pretty nice. There's not that many people. The place has all kinds of birds that come here to migrate, but it's most famous for its gray cranes. Here you can see all of the types of birds that come here. The tour was actually really fun and interesting, and we learned a lot of great facts about the place. Actually, the restored wetlands of Hula are one of the best places in Israel to see cranes, pelicans, storks, and about 400 other bird species. 400! Actually, in the 1980s, the Hula cotton fields were converted to growing food crops, including peanuts, wheat, potatoes, carrots, and peas. Unfortunately though, cranes devour peanuts, so conflict between the birds and local farmers started. Happily, an elegant solution was found. It turns out that the best way to encourage the birds to continue on their way to Ethiopia and Sudan is to feed them. If they can't find things to eat, research shows they stick around longer and end up munching through even more winter crops. Or they could stop migrating altogether. You do not want that. Now, from late November to late March, an entire field is given over to supplying the migrating birds with 6 to 8 tons of corn daily, delivered by tractor. But seeing wild cranes up close is notoriously difficult, because under normal circumstances, the entire flock will take up to the sky en masse if anyone comes near, landing in the safety of the neighboring fields. A local farmer then noticed that one of the moving objects that the cranes showed no fear of was their great benefactor, the corn tractor. So he had a brilliant idea. The corn tractor could be used to transport not only corn, but also bird watchers, without the cranes paying attention. That's how the 50-seat safari wagon that we're in right now was born. That's what we did, and we managed to get really up close and got an amazing view of all of the birds. It really was amazing. Alright guys, and we are done with that cart ride. I hope you guys enjoyed that little voiceover. It was really loud and I couldn't really talk while we were going because the guy was always talking and didn't want to interrupt either. So I did a voiceover with all of the information, so you guys pretty much got the same tour we did. Alright guys, so the sun just went behind the mountains. In a few minutes after the sun goes behind the mountains, all of the cranes go up in the sky and look for a place to spend the night. Once they see that the sun has gone down, they get into the night mode and they need to find a place to go at night. I think here they have a place to them where they feed them, so they know where to go every night, and that way they can also keep them safe, and also they have food, and yeah, it's a win-win for everyone. Just sitting here waiting for all of those thousands to take off, because that's going to be a beautiful sight, just seeing those 20,000 or something birds just come up into the sky. It's going to be amazing. Should happen any minute now.
Yeah.
See how many that was? That was crazy. One of the most beautiful sights I've seen probably ever. That was just amazing how he came. The guy came with the truck and he scared them and made them go over to where they sleep, and all of them just rose at once. I got amazing footage. Just probably, wow, that was really an amazing view, and right at the sunset, perfect.